So generally we've been pretty impressed with the Belgium Campus students. They are very valued members after a couple of months. Obviously there's that learning curve initially straight out of college.
They're very knowledgeable in the field, so they were able to quickly grasp the concepts of the systems and keep on going and taking on projects that we give them.
So I think Belgium Campus is an ideal place to come and source those people, because you have different types of personalities coming through learning this stuff, which we could basically lift and drop into Liberty, and then you wouldn't have this whole migration transition sort of period. You can actually get going with the work straight away.
Everything from the attitude and aptitude that are our critical components fit very well as a generalization. Because we're a software development company, the four-year program students are typically a more technical type student, more detailed development type activity, so they're a good fit for us.
After the first 3 months of doing tutorials, they actually gel into the team, participate in fun things and willing to help.
Looking at some of the students, the engagements we've had with some of the students just on campus, generally a bright bunch of people, quite willing to engage and always quite polite when you meet them.
I've been really impressed. Everyone is super willing to engage with us, which is the main thing. Really passionate, really enthusiastic. That's pretty much all we need.
It doesn't necessarily need to be somebody that's mathematically skilled or something like that. It's not the requirement. We just need somebody that got an open mind and very innovative.
How well can you collaborate? Obviously skills got something to do with it. Can you engage with people? Do you have the ability to actually own something and run with it?
Taking pride in your work and being committed. Because if you take pride, that means you will make sure that whatever that you do, you do it right.
I did a kind of experiment with the students a while back, and I asked them, well, take where you are now and take where you were 3 months ago, and see if you recognize yourself. And it's like they were blown away by how much they'd learned.
I think specifically around the Belgium campus, what we do appreciate is the fact that they are trying to close the gap between what the employer is interested in versus what the student needs to be able to do once he leaves his studies. And in that context, we've been able to actually have quite meaningful engagements to try and shape the curricula for the students to actually be relevant to us as an organization.
The thing that's also important to us is the way that you as a institution interact with us. There are a lot of opportunities for us to interact. You do take the feedback very seriously. We often meet with the executive structures, and it's been a very good and comfortable institution to interact with, not just because of the students, but also because of the approach that you bring into the industry.